Jesus tæt på, hold det flinder, og næst blå er sit bedst på. Og just real time, du prøver at jeg ven, et liv det på, jeg vil slå. Just med blå mit blod. Just tæt på mit par, lille bong. Jesus tæt på, hold det flinder, og næst blå er sit bedst på. Og just real time, du prøver at jeg ven, et liv det på, jeg vil slå. Just med blå mit blod. 마물도메스티카 Just tæt på mit par, lille bong, cirka blå. En lille klæst, jeg slår ned, så koldt i mammas blå. Just tæt på mit par, lille bong, cirka blå. En lille klæst, jeg slår ned, så koldt i mammas blå. Jesus tæt på, hold det flinder, og næst blå er sit bedst på. Og just real time, du prøver at jeg ven, et liv det på, jeg vil slå. Just med blå mit blod. Just tæt på mit par, lille bong, cirka blå. En lille klæst, jeg slår ned, så koldt i mammas blå. Just tæt på mit par, lille bong, cirka blå. En lille klæst, jeg slår ned, så koldt i mammas moskov. Jesus tæt på, hold det flinder, og næst blå er sit bedst på. Og just real time, du prøver at jeg ven, et liv det på, jeg vil slå. Just med blå mit blod. 마물도메스티카 Just tæt på mit par, lille bong, cirka blå. En lille klæst, jeg slår ned, så koldt i mammas blå. Just tæt på mit par, lille bong, cirka blå. En lille klæst, jeg slår ned, så koldt i mammas blå. Jesus tæt på, hold det flinder, og næst blå er sit bedst på. Og just real time. temps du bras, je vais élire les ponts qui m'explosent. Ist le blau nicht true.
Alright, hello everybody. Welcome to stream. I'm very excited. I mentioned when I posted on Blue Sky, I think I mentioned before when talking about playing this, that I have played World of Horror before when it was in early access, and I haven't really played it since. I might have played it a little bit after, but I was like, there's not really a lot of new content, what the hell? So I stopped playing it really. But I've been told that there's a lot of new content, some of which we will have to unlock. I thought this would be a good game that we could play whenever we're feeling a little spooky but don't want to play something super long, and something like that's a long commitment game. This was also recommended for me to play by Quispy Tarantula in chat, so shout out to them. Honestly, I don't really have a lot to say before we get into it, so I am just gonna get into it, I think. Alright. Oh, I deleted my previous, like, save and all my data because I wanted to start fresh with everybody, so... we are starting fresh and new. Alright. Oh, I'm also using, a new thing for my face today. I hope that it goes well. I like it. So I guess people can let me know what they think of the new thing. I don't like the cum white. But honestly, I was gonna say, honestly, it might be good for our start. That one's a little too dark. Oh, this is nice. I like this. Okay, we recommend you start if it's your first time doing the spine-chilling story of School Scissors. I've done this before, but I will start there. A tiny section of a standard playthrough showcasing one of the available mysteries. Alright. City of Shiokawa, Japan, 1980X. Something strange is happening in our town. Robed figures can be gathering in the woods at night. People are going missing. Disgusting creatures are terrorizing the seaside. The rapid technological progress of the modern era brings comfort, but also unknown threats. Old gods, malicious eldritch beings who ruled the earth eons ago, are awakening as reality starts to crumble. Armed with clues, spells, and your dwindling sanity, you investigate mysteries across the city and in realms beyond. Okay, 1 second. I do want to change one thing about my new face thing. Which is to do that. Is that better? Yeah, I think that looks better for when I'm talking at long periods. There we go. Okay. There we go. Looks better now. I was jumping a little bit too often, for my taste. Alright. An old train station slows down and stops at its last station. The end of the world is at hand, and you finally arrived in the doomed town. The story so far. You've been following the weird cult for weeks now. Sorry, I can't speak. Barely surviving the encounter with the skin hag at the nursery, it's a race against time and you can't rest until our town is safe. Alright. We have a straight razor, damage 4, speed 90, chance to hit. Alright, let's equip that. We have a takoyaki, +1 reason. Okay, we'll save that for when we need it. Spine-chilling story of School Scissors. Another boy from your school has disappeared. Rumor has it a terrible woman has returned from the grave, a woman with the widest smile and the sharpest scissors. You knew your friend was up to something when he left you his notebook full of cryptic notes. I can send her back where she belongs, he claimed. After he too disappeared, you decided to study the notebook for clues. It details a ritual that claims to stop the wicked woman once and for all. What's the worst that could happen? Yeah, what's the worst that could happen? The school is eerily quiet at this hour. Your missing friend has left you a notebook. If the rumors are true, to stop the tall woman with scissors, you'll need to perform a ritual to force her material form to appear in our dimension. Accomplishing this requires first the drawing of an eldritch sigil and the lighting of holy candles. You can only hope your friend has left them somewhere in school. That is the storage. Let's explore the school, performing the ritual. Give me my friend's diary, please. Strange tall woman has been following me all day. And I can't read the bottom half. The sigil weakens the demon for a while. Be careful with the lines. Mario is acting strange. I need to talk with her after class. I hope she didn't attempt the ritual herself. I've hidden candles in one of the classrooms. I will try to perform the ritual. Other pages seem irrelevant. I hope they're okay. Alright, well, we gotta explore the school because we don't have anything. Yeah, the ritual's not ready, so let's go exploring. As you enter the school gym, you notice a black doll propped up against the wall. Come closer. Oh, gross. Alright. Against your better judgment, you approach the doll. What you see makes you gasp in horror. The doll isn't a doll. Your sudden movement causes tiny black spiders to flee, revealing a white, half-eaten corpse. Great. That was good for us. I know sometimes you can find items in the background, so I'm not, like, opposed to just clicking on stuff and seeing what, if anything, that can get me, you know? I feel like something horrible is happening within the school. Yeah, probably. It's all the murders. Oh. A tall woman with an unsettling face and twitching lip stops you. I'll be your new biology teacher. Could you help me move some stuff to my new office? She could just look like that. Oh my god. Alright, luck check failure. The creepy substitute teacher hands you dusty old biological specimens. The rancid smell of formalin makes you almost drop the jar. Should fetuses have so many legs? It depends on the fetus, but probably not based on your reaction. I wish it told you ahead of time what the checks were for, because it's like... Do we even see our luck, actually? I know it's one of the trackable stats, I thought. Strength, dex, perception, knowledge, charisma, and finance. I guess not. What is categorize? +2 stamina, one use only. Alright, we're gonna keep that. Peek outside. Oh. You found an additional page. It seems that blessed chalk was left in the pool. You must hurry in the pool. You must hurry and find it. I hated that thing. Got a new achievement for it. You shouldn't risk that again. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, well, let's go explore the school and find the chalk. You enter the damp-smelling sport wing. You notice a backpack drifting on a swimming board in the middle of the pool. You enter the pool and start swimming towards the backpack. Suddenly, the water turns murky and you realize you're not alone in the pool. This motherfucker is really getting every bad interaction after one of another. Alright, during each turn you'll build a sequence of attacks and move from the action ring B. Once you fill the sequence bar C, press the launch sequence button to finish your turn. Kick. I mean, we have a weapon. Am I just not allowed because it's the tutorial, I guess? Okay. I would prefer, actually, to be using my straight razor. Yeah, there we go. Oh, it's because he grabbed me. I'm dumb. Okay. He has 10 HP, does -2 stamina to me. Honestly, if both of these hit, that should kill him, right? I have a weapon. Okay. It makes me grab a... What did you just do to me? What? Something is moving inside your stomach. I feel sick. I am gonna explode. That's awful. We're gonna cast that spell. I'm like RPGing this shit up. I was gonna say that's worse in every way than our current item. Kill this motherfucker. He impregnated us. He impregged us. Okay, blessed chalk. Okay. Big triangle, little star in the bottom right. Okay. Is that it? That looks like it. I mean, I'll see if there are any other big triangles. Yeah, no, that's it. Okay. You found the blessed chalk. Yeah, we gotta find the chalk, or we gotta find the holy candles. Okay. You hear a faint sound while walking outside the biology classroom. Inside an old anatomy model, its heart is beating. The sight almost makes you sick. I played all of Ghostwire Tokyo, the main story anyway. I haven't done the after story stuff yet, off stream. And the DLC for that bit, in the main story before like you finish everything, has a dummy that like follows you around the high school in the DLC. Holy shit, is that scary. That's like, I wouldn't really consider Ghostwire Tokyo a horror game, I don't think. I would consider it like, I don't know, I don't know what I would consider it, honestly. I was gonna say open world, but I don't even know if that's technically correct. I don't really know. But I wouldn't consider that game primarily a horror game, but holy shit does it have its moments of like scary, and that is like the scariest thing that happens in that entire game. Okay, you hear the sound of scissors getting louder. I mean, I don't have anything. I gotta find the fucking... It's not my fault. The RNG. No. She suddenly grabs your hand. I insist. Okay. Oh my god. Mother... That's why I said no, you stupid asshole. Eat the... we don't need this, actually. We need stamina like a motherfucker. You found the holy candles in your friend's backpack. You lit them as instructed by the notebook. Everything is ready for the ritual. Wait, what's that? I don't want to let her in. You take a step back as a writhing amorphous mass slowly takes shape. Soon it becomes a tall woman-like creature with 3 faces, all connected by a wide smile. Now is your chance to fight and defeat this horror. It is also your only chance. I'm so glad that we have little stamina. Twisting and twitching, the demon woman enters the classroom, cackling maniacally. Am I beautiful? She does 2 damage to all. Awesome. That makes it guaranteed. Combat skill, no. What is this? I don't know, because it won't tell me. Okay. One time use only. Could you tell me what it is? Obtain 1 reason, cost 2 stamina. That's the opposite of what I want. Okay, we're just gonna launch this. Honestly, that went pretty well for us. So if we can just hit her twice again, like, we're good, I think. Let's go! Okay, never mind. I was overthinking that. The ancient horror lies dead on the classroom floor, slowly dissolving into nothingness. You find your friend gravely wounded but alive. You help him up and both of you limp away from the school as the police sirens get louder. Spine-chilling story of school scissors ending A. Well, there's our little tutorial. Alright. Standard Skeptic, allowing you to start the game without worrying about in-depth stuff. This will start a new playthrough. We'll do extracurricular for now, and then if that goes well, we'll do a quick play before the end. I hear, welcome! You have not missed anything, really. We just did the spine-chilling story of School Scissors tutorial, and I talked about how I've, like, played this game before, reset my progress for this, and haven't really played since it left early access. Alright, extracurricular. This is all the same. Oh wait, this is different actually. Wait, is it? Squinting really hard. Armed with clues and your dwindling sanity, you'll investigate mysteries across the city and in realms beyond. Oh yeah, this is the same. Okay. Oh man, I can't say that. The Eternal Web is once again awakening from its slumber. Blinded by its impossible to satisfy hunger, it has started to wear down the walls of its cocoon prison. Stop it before it devours us all. Oh, big spider. Old gods rule, you can't escape from combat encounters. Backstory, World of Horror, so exclusive perk cards. Alright. Who are we playing as? No weapon. No spell. No allies. Who are we? Well, that's the demon. Okay, whatever. Okay, that's just the welcome message. No combat tutorial. Alright, well, to our house it is. You planning on unlocking the other 5 old gods for the challenge? Eventually, not this stream, only because I didn't look up how to do it before stream, and I know that you have to actually, like, unlock it. I'd like to unlock stuff for sure this stream. Can I have this? I know you can sometimes have the bottle under there, but I guess not. Oh, that's new. Hello? Aw. They've stolen my poster. What the fuck? And I shouldn't have any outfits unlocked, right? Oh, there's a poster. Oh, I have gym clothes. Oh, I have all the outfits. I thought the outfits were also unlocked. Inside, you find some money. I will say there's already more to interact with in the backgrounds than there ever was in early access. I'm finding. And we don't have a bottle, so we should take a warm bath because we can't get any benefits otherwise. And then anything in the people? Oh, okay. Is there anything else to do? I would like to watch TV. Some of our readers report a strange tall man dressed in white taking the metro after dark, apparently stalking lone passengers. That doesn't sound necessarily supernatural, that just sounds like a freak. Alright. Inexplicable and morbid events have been plaguing your town for some time now. You've marked down 5 of them, hoping that there is something connecting them. You can tackle these 5 mysteries in any order you want. Beware your decision will haunt you and influence yet unsolved mysteries. Alright. Sorrowful Saga of the Moonlit Sailors, Vicious Verses of a Violent Vigil, The Curious Case of a Contagious Coma, The Chilling Chronicle of a Crimson Cape. Oh, that's all of them. I think I've done all of these before. Let's do the Crimson Cape. Or start with the Crimson Cape. Ideally, we'll do all of them if we don't fucking die, LOL. But we'll see. We might. It took me a while, even in early access, to get my, first thing. What reason and stamina you start with is the max you can get with the character you start with, so bathing doesn't do anything at start. The warm bath gives you, extra EXP, though, so that's why we took a warm bath. But yeah, you're right. At the beginning, you shouldn't bathe because of that, unless you have the bottle, because then you can bottle the water for use later. But the EXP gain is nice. I mean, if we're starting at the house, we might as well get the little EXP gain from the warm bath. Because it's hot is stamina, I think, cold is reason, and then the warm is the EXP, I think. Chilling Chronicle of a Crimson Cape. A new game is spreading among your friends. A dare to stay in the unused school restroom after classes. A dare to meet Akamanto. What was originally harmless fun has turned deadly. The body of a boy was found last week. The school principal has banned the game, but that only made it more popular. Akamanto must be stopped before another kid is killed. Really like a not my business kind of situation, to be honest, but I get it. Like, I really think this is like a police situation, or Yoshiki from Deathmark, get him in here, but alright, I'll do my best. One of your friends says he doesn't believe in curses and he intends to complete the dangerous dare. Gather gossip, alright. I believe schoolyard is where you get gossip, right? Yeah. What? I don't like that person in the background. You look like Hatsune Miku, so I'm gonna ask you for gossip. I keep hearing wailing coming from the third stall in the girls' bathroom. Taru is taking their pen apart and putting it back together. They seem relaxed. You wanna come with me? Okay. You were always such a kidder, Steve. Do you have any gossip? He hasn't been the same since he came back? Okay. It's been so hard to get any sleep lately. I don't think that's gossip. I think that's just like a normal conversation between friends. Yesterday she told me she saw it again. You know what I really don't like is that all these other background people seem to be moving and minding their business except for this girl right here. Ooh, access to the rooftop. I've never seen this before. Set up a telescope, talk with student. You should probably leave her alone? Why? You don't have a telescope? Yeah, that's fair game. I would like to talk to this girl on the roof, actually. I'm the king of skill check failure, so you can't fuck up more than me with this game. I don't know if it was because it's like the tutorial case or what, but bro, I was failing every skill check in the scissor section. I was like, what is happening? Did I not gather gossip? Hello. How did you do on your English exam? Oh, I accidentally scared her. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, here we go. When Akamanto asks which paper you want, you must refuse everything. He hasn't been the same since he came back. You've heard some versions of the legend. Everyone agrees you can't take anything the man offers you, though. Okay. Yeah, we still have nothing. Town status, so far nothing. Impending doom is only at 11. That's not bad. You can hire 3 of them to follow you. Yeah, I didn't mean to try and force that girl to follow me, though, so I decided to just, like, cut my losses at that point. With the trail growing cold, it might be time for a different approach. Could a similar case have occurred in the past? Going to the library might be a good idea. Needs paranoia status. Yeah, study issues of local school newspapers. Yay! 1 out of 4. Alright. Near closing time, you stumble upon a curious article on the last page of a local newspaper. You copy the author's name along with the address before getting ready to leave. With your friends safe for now, you reported to your principal who promised he will take care of it. With your friends safe for now, you should look into the legend. Maybe records in the city's library make mention of Akamanto. I will say, there are already tons of, like, new additions and, like, quality of life kind of updates that I'm seeing in this version of the game now that I'm enjoying quite a bit. Sorry, taking a water break. Alright. Let's go downtown. Oh, how much money do we have? $7. Please give me a weapon. I will buy a knife. Give me that. Give me that. I'm just like waiting. I'm like, stanced up waiting to get jumped by a creature, because I know it's gonna happen. The only metro line in your town... There's eyeballs? There's eyeballs up there? The only metro line in your town connects to the university and science complex. You can take a ride to gain some time, but you've got a feeling something is wrong. Where are all the people? Yeah, I'll walk, actually. I mean, that's fine. Since I got back into this game, I need to draw the clown apartment stalker again, but this time fatter. Yes, do it! Have you seen the movie, the horror movie Haunt? I think you would like the clown guy from that movie. I remember not liking that movie very much, but... You've read a story about a vengeful samurai known for wearing a crimson red cape. It's an interesting find for sure, but you need to find more information. Yeah, why would the ghost of this samurai be haunting a high school toilet? She said she would do anything to be with you, even if it meant to cheat death itself. Haunted ex-girlfriend? Haunted ex-girlfriend! Oh, stalker girl. Sorry, my bad. Same thing, honestly. She has how much HP? 18? Yeah, honestly, I'm just gonna fucking go ham on her. Okay, I missed every attack? I missed every attack? What is... Okay, hold on. What is my accuracy? Okay, 70? That's not bad. What the fuck? Not kick. Sorry, I was trying to prepare my attack. Do we have any defensive maneuvers we can do at the moment? Not that are worth it. Alright. Save this. Okay, she's almost dead. We're doing good. He's in my killer clown harem. Good. I was gonna say, I feel like you would like him a lot. Jesus. We gotta get our accuracy up and get a more accurate item. So help me God. 70% accuracy is like not even that bad. Like, I don't understand why it's so bad. -3 Doom. I will save that for when we need it, because I don't think our Doom is that bad. No, it's only 16. It could be so much worse for us, truly. One of the articles mentions a young doctor who performed a life-saving surgery on the victim of a brutal assault. The assault happened in a toilet stall. Maybe he still works at the hospital and can get us some information. Okay. As a part of the therapy, some patients took part in an art class. Some of their work fills you with dread. That's rude. Also, there's eyeballs down there. I see those. You think I wouldn't see those? You think I wouldn't notice those? I see them. You learn that the doctor suddenly left the hospital after the latest murder, taking all of the records with him. Why would he do that? Because he killed them. Or he's being hunted by the ghost, but probably because he healed them. That's not the only bad news. Your friend didn't come to school today and another body has supposedly been found. No, my friend. Putting your hand in that hole was a bad idea. Seeing the big spider escape, you hope it wasn't poisonous. Awesome. It's a minor injury. Hopefully it'll go away on its own. Okay. Yeah, I don't really want to waste the Doom to go to the hospital over a spider bite. But also, girl, why the hell are you putting your hands in holes? I mean, I guess to be fair, this is the channel of go in there, go in the dark. I probably would have had her put her hand in the hole anyway, but like, come on. Despite your best efforts, you feel like the neighborhood is starting to change. Threat level increases. That's not good. You break the window and get inside the school unnoticed. The cursed toilet is located on the 3rd floor. Get over there. Alright. This is the... Hey, there's been a lot of spiders. A lot of spiders today. What's that about? You won't wonder what kind of animal that spider caught in its web. You scare away the annoyed predator and rip open the cocoon to reveal a human finger. -2 max stamina, but was I think I'm gonna sell that, bro. How much? One? Only one? That is kind of ass. Oh, because the old god you're up against is a spider god. I didn't even connect that. That's cool. I feel like I really am very dumb sometimes. Here's no turning back now. Alright. Into the toilet. You wait in the stall, trying to be as quiet as possible. Suddenly, squish, squeak. You hear the sound of rubber boots as an unknown liquid drips on the tiles. Squish, squeak. Okay, Papa Atticus, let's get you to bed, really, honestly. You can see the top of his head. He's taller than any man you've ever seen. Okay, that's a little hot. Squish, squeak. The door suddenly opens. A masked man dressed in a red coat, clearly too tall for the ceiling, emerges from outside. Tell me, his voice sounds like a faulty radio. Would you like red paper or blue paper? I don't want anything from you. ... It's getting darker. The tall man in the red coat slowly takes their mask off. Hold on, I'm gonna drink water and try to learn how to speak and read. The tall man in the red coat slowly takes their mask off as stall walls wither and rot, and reality starts to crumble. True form. Okay, he does 1 to all, he has 30. Oh, it's because my base chance to hit is 50, I see. My actual weapon chance is 70, but that says nothing for my... I see, I'm learning, I'm reading. We're good for now on that. Alright. Ow. Something doesn't feel right. Oh, infected wound? Oh, shit. My fucking spider bite's infected. Awesome. I can't do anything about that right now. His face. In his face, you see all your worst fears. Gross. Tell him to put that thing away. So here's the thing, I think we can win this. It's gonna suck, though. So then... no, hold on. And just hope that, okay, well... Looks into the camera, this will kill him for sure. He has literally 1 HP, so prepare and do that and just fucking get his ass. 15 EXP. When you wake up, you find yourself back in the toilet stall, thinking it was all a dream. You stand up only to hear a crack from under your shoe. There lies a broken crimson mask. Akamanto might return one day, but now you can know that the ancient horrors can be defeated. Chilling Chronicle of the Crimson Cape, ending A. We got 30 experience, plus 15 experience, minus 5 doom, let's fucking go. Plus 1 reason and stamina, and time passes one day. The old god stirs. The crimson moon spotted over Shiokawa keeps everyone on edge. A feeling of paranoia and discomfort is almost palpable in the air. Alright, give me my key. Well, first things first, we should take a bath. Yeah, cold is reason, warm water is an EXP boost. Okay, so we will get some reason back. Save. You decide to spend some time when you're with your family living in a nearby town and rest, feeling tainted by the horrors. Oh, it's only save and exit? I don't want to save and exit, I just wanted to save. Alright. Let's do... This game is my second fave game of all time. Sometimes I start over and unlock everything again. I have 200 hours on this game, and I'm still bad at it. To be fair, there's only so much being good you can be at a game that is RNG-based. You know what I mean? Not in a bad way, just like, there is so much that is out of your control, you know what I mean? Yeah, let's do the Moonlight. Sorrowful Saga of the Moonlight Sailors. It began with one fisherman who dragged something truly awful from the belly of the ocean. A dark, writhing ooze that mesmerized him beyond control. He hid himself away for a week, adoring it, not to be seen until one moonlit night when a young girl spotted his boat drifting away. A single lantern swinging at the helm and the captivated fisherman singing eerily to his catch. Now more and more fishermen have begun to find the vile ooze in their nets, and one by one they are disappearing. Soon the ocean will have taken them all. Start your investigation, hoping to overhear some rumors at the fish market. Discard 2 items to complete this. Ugh, I don't want to do that. How's our injury? -1 dexterity and -1 perception. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna go to the hospital. I don't want to, but I think we should. If you get the cave in this one, don't go further in it because there's a boss with 100 HP in there. Oh my god. Doctor's office. I know you can steal drugs in here. Give them to me. You feel like the skull is observing your every move. How may I help you today? I got an infected spider bite. Please heal. Surgery? You're surgerying my spider bite? Stable condition. Alright. What are our painkillers looking like? +2 stamina? That's pretty good. +1 dexterity, -2 max stamina. That's not worth it when our dexterity is high. I'm stuck between wanting to sell that or discard that, but the thing is, I want to make sure I have a second item that I'm willing to part with, because I'm not parting with the fucking painkillers. And the occult diary I could part with, but seems like it will be very good for us. I would rather not. What's that? The road seems to twist and turn when you're not looking, trapping you in this neighborhood. Get lost. You spend hours trying to find a way out. Finally, completely exhausted, you end up on the main street as the passage to the blighted neighborhood slowly close behind you. Although you braved the stench for hours, you glean nothing besides the fact that the fisherman had a wife. Perhaps you should pay her a visit. I will say, if my husband went missing because he started talking to his evil ooze that he pulled out of the ocean, and then like a random teenage girl showed up on my doorstep and was like, hey, can you tell me about your missing husband? I think I would kill her. I'm gonna be real. How are you liking the finished version of this game? I'm liking it a lot, actually. I like that there are more interactables in the background. I like that the gods actually mean something, like how you pointing out to me that the reason we're getting a lot of spider events is because it's the spider god. I didn't connect that because I don't think there was really anything like that in the early access version of the game, really. I'm enjoying it a lot. Smiles. I'm excited to see more and more new stuff and new cases, I'm hoping, because so far I think I've done most of these. I don't know if I've done this one, but I know that I've done the other 3. Someone taps you on your back. Sorry, isn't the bus still running? I'm so late for a meeting. The bosses are going to kill me. Started, you look around, you quickly turn around, shocked by what you see there. Tapeworm Salaryman? Why is my chance to hit getting worse? Like, it's now 47%. Is it just that he is strong? The harder it will be. Currently, your chance to hit is lowered. Okay, yes. I see, I see. I'm nodding, I'm nodding. Okay, well, we can kill this man, though, I think. We can kill Tapeworm Jim, I think. You've gained a level! Let's fucking go. Resolve combat first. Alright. Leadership. +1 charisma. What's our charisma? At 6. +1 knowledge. Our knowledge would be at 6. And it's folklore studies, which I think is its own perk as well. And then stamina. +1 stamina for all successful event. Regain a stamina for all successful event skill checks. I always read that in a Discord mod voice. That's fair. Is that not what I did? Unfortunately, I think I'm taking the 6 to reason and discipline because our reason is real bad. There we go. +1 stamina regain on everything is pretty good. Because we can use this to gain more stamina if we need it, and I might. And I might do that. When you arrive at the fisherman's house, it stands long vacated. Peering in through the dusty window, you recoil in shock. Did he kill his wife? Did he kill his wife? He killed his wife, didn't he? Oh my god! You enter the art workshop. The room is cluttered with half-finished sculptures and bizarre masks hanging on the wall. One sculpture strikes you as eerily realistic. I'm gonna check out the masks. One mask looks similar to the design you once saw in a cult book. You decide to take it with you. Alright, we have our discardable items, chat. Let's go. You find a huge pile of nets and hooks prepared for a big hunt. You quickly throw them into the ocean. Maybe that'll stop them from sailing out. The fisherman's wife lies in the kitchen, mutilated and covered with black marks. Oh, perhaps he didn't kill her, but the ooze did, the creature. Would you feed your wife to an oil slick sludge monster? Why did the music change? Countless spoons fly out of the cupboard when a ghastly figure materializes in the middle of the room. Rumu Ghost. Okay. Oh, she's a ghost. Fuck. And I can't run. Fuck. Yeah, let me, assess the situation. But I don't know the bowing and stuff. It's so hard. I'm gonna give you an offering, and then if I can defensive, you're gonna have to learn the clap bow sequence by doing it, and it'll tell you which ones you've gotten. Yeah, that's fair. That's probably what I should do. Okay. The problem is I'm so bad at remembering things. Okay. Alright. Bow, clap, clap, bow, bow, clap. Ritual's too long. Okay. 5. Oh, okay. 5. I wish I knew how to read. It would make my life a lot easier, I think. Okay. We're gonna do clap, clap, bow, bow, bow. You think you got 2 right. Okay. Gonna take my pills. Okay, I'm gonna assume that I got, I'm gonna do all claps. I got 1 right. Okay, so bow, bow, clap, bow, bow. You got 3 right. I'm thinking... Please, I need more log. Is there more log anywhere? I need to look again. I'm sorry, I'm dumb of ass. I hate that we're absolutely about to die here, because I'm too stupid. I should have just thrown money at her. So we did clap, clap, and three bows last time. Clap, clap, bow, bow, bow. 2 were right. I should have saved what I was doing to make it easier. I'm just gonna die? Question mark? Because I don't know what to do. Got 3 right. It was bow, bow. It was all bowing, I think. No, it wasn't even. Oh shit. Wait, did I do it? How the fuck did I do that? Hello? That was a guess. I can't even be like, I figured it out. I'm so smart. I did the math. I was just desperately trying to remember what I did last time and do slightly different. Thank God I'm cracked and built different, I guess. I'm going home. Where's my house? Where's my house? It's not the apartments. Travel to school. Can I not go home in the middle of a case anymore? No, I wanted to rest. She felt pity on you and left? Good. Good. And you know, hey, that's still a W. Pity's a W. Travel to school. Oh, home. There it is. I'm just blind. I'm just blind. Hydrate. Thank you. I love drinking water. It's my favorite thing to do. All right, we gotta rest. You swallow the painkillers. You sit on a couch and read your favorite book. Time flies by so fast. Anything I can touch in here? Also, not that I'm judging, because of course it's fine. Is our character a lesbian? She's got a lot of women on her walls. I know you can play different characters, but I think their rooms and stuff are still different depending on who you're playing. Surely someone else must have caught one of these. You lurk around hoping to spot one of them. What is our thing at? 26. You can't shake the feeling that those small dock buildings hide some terrible secrets. Yeah? The young man has a glassy eyes and mumbles his replies as he caresses his catch. The beating movements of his arms disturb you. Yeah, it's not great. Yeah, they are. Cat face. Yeah. Something gigantic and invisible leaves a deep void in the sea. It's not moving, but you swear it's watching you. After a slow interrogation, the young man manages to stutter out something about an organized fishing trip. I have my own headcanons for these characters in games, and I made up ships for them that only I care about. I mean, that's fair. Listen, fandoms keep games alive as much as anti-fandom people want to pretend it doesn't. Shipping is very important. Look at the history of Star Trek. You decide to enter a small, shady bar in the docks. Maybe some of the old fishermen can help you in your quest. However, persuading them to do so might be difficult. Buy them around. No fisherman would refuse a free round. They tell you tales of sunken cities inhabited by underwater things with too many legs. That's a pretty good use of, one doll hair, I think. You slip out at night and race towards the beach, terrified of what comes next. The full moon shines bright in the cloudless night sky. The ink-black ocean waves glimmer eerily. All the residents have drawn their shutters tight and locked their doors. Your footsteps are silent in the sand. The only audible sounds are your ragged breathing and pounding heartbeat. You arrive at the water's edge, breathless. The possessed fishermen's boats fill the horizon with their lights. Tiny yellow spots navigating across a dark ocean under a dark sky. You can't make out the figures on board. Fishing seasons end. It's not the sailors. The black beings must have left their bodies. Shocked, you watch them sail their way out of the harbor. You are terrified of their power, but relieved that they did not drag their meat puppets with them. The black beings never returned, yet mothers would not let their children play on the beach. Over time, people forgot about the last time they saw a boat out on the waves. Although some people claim they see strange beings come into the port at night. Ending A. Let's go. 30% 30 experience, 15 experience, minus 5% doom, and 1 day. Alright. Fetid fumes. The air suddenly feels heavy, making it hard to breathe. Rest is less effective. All enemies get additional power. Alright, give me my key. No, it's just this. I thought there was something out there. I thought those were teeth. Freaked me out. Okay, let's take a bath. How are we looking? Reason. What's on the TV? Local dentist has been found guilty of implanting dog teeth on their human patients? Holy shit. What the fuck? That's crazy. How does that not, like, I know it's fiction, but, like, how would that not, like, reject? Let's do the Curious Coma, because I think that gives you a VHS tape. Unless I'm thinking of a different one. A curious case of a contagious coma. More and more people fall unconscious and cannot be awakened. People who try to wake the patients up only end up falling into a coma themselves. A whole wing of town's hospital has been dedicated to warding the comatose. Is there anything connecting these people, and how did this strange illness start? Let's check the news reports about the weird disease and try to find the cause before more people fall asleep. Investigate the village location twice. Okay, we can do that. Travel to the village. No one answers when you knock at Professor Takuchi's door. This is odd, since he's usually punctual about his appointments. The smell of blood tells you something's wrong, and you quickly open the door and enter. There's no sign of the professor, but the quantity of blood everywhere leaves little doubt about what happened, but how and why. Scavenge for useful items. Perception check, success. And yes, I gained a stamina from that. You rummage through the drawers trying to find anything useful. The sound of the police sirens force you to go grab the nearest item and flee. Let's go. investigate again. Flashlight's a great find, to be honest. An old priest is performing a ritual to appease a local demon imprisoned underground. You're invited to join them. I'll participate. You've read about the ritual. Following the intricate pattern of steps, bows, and claps isn't a problem for you. Once the ritual ends, the priest thanks you and hands over an item. An old man from the village hands you a package. This should help you understand the illness. Plus 10 reason when worn. But it'll take our flashlight. But plus 10 reason is also really good. Yeah, I guess we unequip the flashlight for now. Yeah, 21 reasons actually. Dust of seeing. Alright. Now we're actually looking for the ghosts. Wait, why is it suddenly so dark outside? You stand by a window to take a look. Black smog emerges from the courtyard, coating everything in an oily vapor. Observe the smog. Perception check success. Excuse me. Sludgy vapor rise slowly upward, forming a perfect spiral. You back away from the window, surprised by this curious phenomenon. Fast swimmer. Faster offensive actions. Ooh, that's pretty good. Perception +1. Art knowledge. Leadership. +1 and the ability to... I want to take fast swimmer, I think. What do you think we should do? Should we take a +1 to a stat or to our stamina? Yeah, our stamina. +6 to the stamina. I think the +6 would only put us at 18 though, because I think our max was 18? I don't remember though. If I put it in a stat, I don't know, excuse me. Knowledge is our lowest stat, but I feel like we've been consistently passing the knowledge checks also. So I don't feel like we really need to put that in the knowledge. Can it show me what my thing will be at if I do this? No. And I wish we could see our luck. Because I feel like our luck is shit. I'm gonna take it to stamina. I feel like I'm bad at this for not updating my skill though. Oh no, we're at 21 and 21. That's actually pretty sick. Alright, reports mention a patient 0. Who could they be? Well, why are we looking at downtown and not the hospital? It's getting dark as you arrive at the cemetery and shadows move in fantastical and unaccountable ways between the tombstones. Finding the right grave may prove to be a challenge, especially when you feel somebody's gaze on your back. Confront the stranger. You're doing so good this playthrough. Thank you, thank you. A priest from the nearby temple asked what you were doing. When you can't make up a lie, you are thrown out. I mean, how hard is it to say I'm here to visit a grave? You need to sneak into the hospital and borrow the information about patient 0. Alright. You are stopped by 2 nurses, ready to apologize and explain yourself. You notice their weird smiles, dead stares, and sharp knives? Oh, there's 2 of them. Oh, there's 2 of them. Okay. I'm gonna attack that one first. Oh, the faster actions we have is actually crazy. This should just kill her, I think. Just exploded into blood. You stabbed corpse Garrett, the corpse caregiver. That's a really nice name. Alright. I would like to find a better item soon, I think, but we don't have a lot of money, so I don't know if that's actually even, like, a doable task. Let's fucking go! Wait, what's that? Oh, hey! Oh, wait, I think that's the same exact item we have. Damage 3, speed 72. Yeah, well, we can sell it, at least. If we sell that, and we sell the old one, that's $4. And we could sell the flashlight, but I really don't want to. I feel like the flashlight is too useful. You know what I mean? Anomaly attendant. The investigation is taking a toll on you. You start to miss the most obvious leads. What's our doom at? 35%. I'm gonna use the occult diary. That's a little too high for my liking. Because then that should have brought us back down. Yep, okay. Patient Zero's house seems to be empty. You should search it carefully. Yeah, I was gonna say the main thing is the seemingly empty. Doesn't mean it is. Experts are baffled by the sudden appearance of 20 stone statues lined up in the middle of the park. You can cast one spell without paying anything. Well, if only I had a spell. The man dabbled in magic. You found a journal. Describing certain village and instructions for a summoning ritual. It seems that he tried to contact an entity from the dream realm. He contacted Freddy Krueger and brought him to Japan. No, don't rob me, you son of a bitch. Yes! Get fucked, you idiot. Give me my wallet back. The quarantine wing is guarded closely. You must find a way to sneak through. You meet with your friend who has recently started her nurse practice. You lazily chat on the roof of the hospital watching the sunset. Now would be the perfect time to ask about the recent unearthly events. I'm gonna ask. Her stories about missing patients, mysterious surgeries, and a strange infection are helpful, but they kind of kill the mood. You must leave this place. Why do you say it like she's gonna kill me? There it is. Let's hope you find an answer. Alright. You've managed to sneak through the floor while avoiding the police and finally reach the quarantine wing where all the coma patients were brought in. Their pulses are slowly weakening and their blood pressure's dropping. You must hurry. Use the seeing. Saya's there eating babies again. Following the old man's advice, you throw the dust of seeing in the air. It reveals weird elongated monsters hanging from the ceiling. Each one is connected to a patient with an undulating tendril. As you try to process everything, one of the disgusting creatures raises its head and looks in your direction. Also, I'm gonna turn the game up a little bit. I think it's a little quiet, maybe. The creature causing the contagious coma plaguing your town has taken notice of you. You must defend yourself or perish. It's got 50 power. That's a lot. Oh. I had that set right. For some reason I took S attack to mean, small attack and not, strong attack, but that's on me. It only does one per thing. I think we're good. My mind is on fire. Don't worry about that. Be so normal about it. All of our brains are on fire sometimes. You'll get better. See? You got better. It got better. The creature's severed body falls on the floor and starts melting slowly. The remaining parts slither back into the now closing hole in the ceiling. You've managed to catch a glimpse of the other side. The sight of the other side makes you fall to your knees. It wasn't the creature's body that you managed to cut off. It was merely a finger. Shaken, you sneak out of the hospital. One thing is certain, though, it's the end of the weird illness. Curious case of contagious coma, ending A. Oh. You got banned for saying "will fuck you," by the way. Like, of that sentence. Spider God is brutal the first playthrough because you can't run, because some of the battles will fuck you up. Yeah, that's what I was worried about, especially with the ghost. I was really worried about that with the ghost we ran into. I was like, well, I guess this is just it. Smaller doom penalty from running, that does nothing for us. Quick thinking, dexterity +1, perception +1. I'm gonna take quick thinking, and honestly, we're kind of good. I'm gonna take, because that's dexterity. I'm gonna take charisma +1, I think. I don't know if that's good. Riots. Dangerous bands of rioters are gathering around the downtown area. The police are hopeless. The police were already hopeless. That's fine. That's not news to anybody. Give me that. Okay, we take bath. We take bath. We take stamina bath. We look in the peephole. Alright. We watch TV. Once a year, a ramen shop appears where there was once an alleyway. The ramen inside is made from former patrons but can cure any health problems. Are you allowed to just admit that on TV? I don't think you can just admit that you're making people ramen on TV. I guess it could be a scary movie, I don't know. But maybe we shouldn't admit that. That did look like the news. Oh, have we done all of them but one? Alright, this is our last one. We might actually just straight up win this playthrough. Would be very pog. I mean, there's more after this, but... Vicious Versus of a Violent Vigil. Let's fucking go. You received an official-looking letter from... What does a law firm from Tokyo want for you? Oh shit, this one's hard as fuck. I'm so bad at this. To be fair, I think it was a little brokey in the early access version, maybe? But I'll do my best. We regret to inform you of the passing of our client and your grand uncle. His funeral will be preceded by an overnight vigil as per the client's request. There's an address and a list of people expected to arrive. You don't recognize any of the names. Intrigued you decide to check it out. What's the worst thing that could happen? Yeah, this one is my least favorite too, lol. Okay, that makes me feel better. Following the letter directions from the letter, you slowly fight your way through the overground forest path. The old mansion looks like it was torn down and rebuilt many times, but where is everybody? Explore mansion action will unlock new locations and progress the... Okay. There's a local legend about a heartbroken seamstress. One stormy night, she broke into a local inn and stitched the unsuspecting guests together. Their final gruesome artwork. But that's just a legend, right? Rifle through the cupboard. Oh! I found you at last. What the fuck? Hello? I like that, like, nothing happened for that. She just jump scared me a little bit. Okay. It takes you some time, but you finally managed to find someone. Is that another guest? You should ask them what's going on right now. Do I not have the pamphlet yet? A young woman wrinkles her nose when she notices you. You can swear you've seen the symbol engraved on her necklace before. On the right. In the mirror, you catch a glimpse of something you shouldn't. Okay. Pressing a handkerchief to your nose, you enter a dark room. There's no way they allowed your grand uncle to just lie here. Maybe the other guests will know. A muscular man is eyeing you. As you take a step towards him, you can't help but notice a deep scar going across his cheek. Oh hey, just like me! Point, just like me! I'm gonna take off my makeup and do it again while watching you. No worries. It is always fine to lurk. You didn't get this letter? Here. Okay. 10 p.m. pray over the body. Clap, clap, clap. 11 p.m. light up the fireplace. 12 a.m. pray over the body. Okay, so... master bedroom. It's 10 p.m. Clap, clap, clap. 4 claps. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now I gotta go light the fireplace. You feel watched? Okay, bye. The family members have gathered near the fireplace. You can tell that everyone is waiting. Light the fireplace. You spot some dry firewood and add it to the fireplace. That's just a big ass hole in the floor. Okay, what is the vigil pamphlet? 12 a.m. pray over the body. Clap, bow, bow, bow. So explore to make an hour pass, I believe. Following a suspicious person, you enter an old rundown mansion room. It stinks like spoiled milk and has only 2 doors, one of which you came through. You can't see the strange man anywhere. I will say, I like that a lot of the events now seem to actually matter based on where you are, whereas before it kind of felt like you could get any event anywhere. There's nothing important here, but you think you might be able to find one item. Damage 3, speed 90, chance to hit 70. Damage 3, speed. Is the broken bottle really better than the knife? Damn. That's crazy. You would think the knife would be better. Alright, it's 12 a.m. We're gonna go clap, bow, bow, bow. So we're gonna go to the master bedroom. Oh! Well, I don't know what to do about that. It seems that someone has already removed all the furniture in this room. An overgrown plant is casting a shadow. You suddenly instantly recognize the room from a newspaper photo. 3 years ago, a man hanged himself in here. Why is a vigil being held in a place like this? Because people live in places. You found a new item, a meat cleaver. 4 damage, chance to hit is lower, but extra damage against human and monsters. I'm gonna equip that. That's better. I'm gonna sell this bottle. Where is everybody? A great fucking question. I mean, I guess we explore the mansion. There's not really anything else for us to do at the moment. Walking through the forest, you spot a pair of legs sticking out of a bush. Before you can do anything, however, they twitch and move. Feed me, Seymour? Okay. Fetish content, it's true. That reminds me, if anyone in chat has seen the new Zenless girl, she looks so cool. I love her, her mech, her little scooter, very cool. I am not pulling for her because her ult is obviously foot fetish content, and I'm not interested. You manage to find one of the guests. They are shaken, but otherwise safe. You both decide to get out of this hell, but the door is gone. Let's not pretend like we want to be here. Alright, well, I need to go feed the plant in the study with blood, so I guess I'm gonna go do that. Or wait, is that at 2? Oop, wrong. That's at 2 a.m. It's 1 a.m. Okay, master bedroom. Yeah, the body's still not here. Alright. Back to the corridor. You find a heavy tome wrapped in moth-eaten black velvet in an old locked cabinet. When you remove the book, its wrappings, you recoil in disgust. It's bound in human flesh. I'm burning it. You never know what's inside the hideous book, but that's a good thing. Minus 3% doom. Thank you. The corridors twist and turn, trapping you in this mansion. You think you can hear the other guests somewhere, but should you risk getting yourself lost? Master bedroom. How's the giant evil plant in the study? I guess I fucked up somehow. Maybe, I don't know. Oh, wait, feed the plant. Feed the plant. Okay, feed the plant. You cut your hand and pour some blood on the soil. Hopefully that's enough. Yeah, feet's not for me either, but it doesn't gross me out if other people like it. I'm not necessarily against people being against feet. I just don't want obvious feet fetish content in my video game. That's like my thing. Like, I'm not into feet, and I wouldn't really mind if I was into a person who was into feet, but I don't want it in my video game. Not in like I don't think she should be in the game kind of way, but in a like, man, I would have pulled for her if I didn't have to see her already bare feet that are out in every fight, if I didn't have to focus on them when the ult happens. Cover the mirror in the storage room. Okay. The round window of the Crooked Manor Tower is calling you. You feel your strength turn away as you stare at the light. Force yourself into hiding. +2 reason, +5 experience. Let's fucking go. You spot an old fallen tree and jump behind it, still feeling the unnatural light on your skin. Soon things calm down. You're safe. Alright, 3 a.m. We gotta go cover the storage room thing. Oh, the other person is back. He's eyeing you as you take a step towards him. You can't help but notice a deep scar. Stop pointing it out, main character. It's not that weird. Many people have scars across their right cheek. Storage room? Is where we're going? Oh, that super does say kill them. I don't wanna do that. Okay. Cover the mirror in the storage room. Do I just not have anything to cover it with? Is it because I burnt the Necronomicon? Surely that's not it. He's just telling me to kill them. I don't want to kill them. Did you make a skin for her where they make her put shoes on? Yes, put shoes on her, and then I will pull. What am I missing something? Scared of what will come next. Oh, the cast is, yeah, that is an unsettling shadow. Let's not pretend we want to be here. Yeah, I guess I just can't. Alright, well, I did my best. Corpses are strung up on wires like macabre marionettes, with painted smiles and rosy cheeks. As the vigil is nearing its end, the whole mansion shakes more and more until the walls start to collapse, revealing the shocking truth about your whereabouts. A voice in your head tells you what to do. Where are you? Yeah, I have to kill them. Dang. Alright, sorry everybody, I'm a murderer now. An unforeseen force leads your hand. You reach for a knife and stab a guest. Honestly, stabbing is better than meat cleavering them, to be fair. An unforeseen force grabs your hand. You reach for a knife and surprise a guest. Conclude the ritual. The price is paid. A voice booms in your head as everything gets dark. When you wake up, you find yourself lying on the wet grass, the old mansion nowhere to be seen. Standing next to you is a naked, bloated old man. You recognize the tattoo on the man's toe. It's your deceased grand uncle. With a coarse voice, he explains the ritual. You try to keep up with him, but you are weak and your head spins. The death toll must remain the same. 2 die and 2 survive. You feel like vomiting as the old man who has cheated death disappears behind trees. Everything gets dark. The man who you thought was your uncle has cheated death, making you an accessory to murder. You know the police officers won't believe it when you tell them the truth, but you do your best to forget the nightmares you left behind. We got ending C, which I do believe means that I fucked that shit right up. There's something wrong with the tap water. It's black and oily and glistening and smells like death. Can't regain health in between mysteries. Awesome! Awesome, we love that. Okay, they're just talking about the dog dentist again. Alright. To the lighthouse. I mean, because we can't explore, can we? No. Okay. I was gonna say, it might be worth trying to get a better item, but we should have done that before. The ominous lighthouse has been closed down for as long as you can remember. You finally made it inside the cursed lighthouse. Your gut is telling you 2 things: that whoever or whatever is behind the weird events must be on the highest floor of this place, and that you should run away from this place as far and as fast as you can. You're afraid there won't be a way back once you start climbing these stairs. Start climbing, rest a bit. Can I even gain rest? Shit. There we go, town status. Rest action is less effective, and what are we at? Yeah, no, we should just start climbing, I think. Following the winding staircase, you are stopped by a metal gate. A tiny page nailed to the gate explains that opening the gate will require you to grab 2 metal rods using your own body as a natural conductor. Ow. You grab the rods, electricity flowing through you, your body burning in the nerve endings. The pain is almost unbearable, but with a buzz, the gate opens. Following the winding staircase, you are stopped. Wait a minute. Someone has been taking photos focused on you. The photos include the enemies you fought with, but there's something wrong, but you can't precisely say what. Select the enemy you fought, the second enemy you fought this run. I believe it was Akamanto Trueform? Because I think Stalker Girl was the first thing we fought. Because the rumor ghost was the fisherman wife thing, or happened after that. Yes, correct answer. Grip the photo. Underneath it is a tiny button. You press it, and with a buzz, the gate opens. How close to we are leveling up? Oh shit, we can level up. Actually, we're gonna do this because we need the stamina. Outdoorsman won't really help us. I mean, the luck is nice, but I'm gonna take the knowledge and the stamina. Following the winding staircase, you find a metal gate that blocks your way. It's locked, but you notice the electrical cable. It seems to connect to the door to a hole inside the central pillar. There's a switch inside. You'll have to risk getting cut by the numerous glass shards and knives. You managed to locate the door switch while avoiding the knives and glass shards. Fuck yeah, we're so cool. We're the best that's ever done it. Climbing up the winding staircase, you are stopped by a masked man wearing an expensive suit. The rules have changed, kiddo, he says, taking the jacket and the mask off. Nothing personal, really. The ultimate opportunist. What's our doom at? 36, okay. Yeah, let's say, I think we just kill him. Yeah, that shit wasn't nothing to me, man. Following the winding staircase, you were stopped by darkness. A thick black cloud is obscuring your vision, and you can swear something is waiting for you inside of it. Light up your way, we have a flashlight. The light source seems to somehow repel the darkness, and you continue to climb the staircase safe. I told you guys the flashlight was gonna come in handy. The dark clouds swirl around the lighthouse. Did you arrive too late? You encountered the Veil of Darkness. As the unnatural the fog slowly lifts, you are relieved and collapse to the floor. Oh damn, did we just do it? The next day, everything feels like a bad dream. You've managed to stop the ritual awakening the Eldritch God, but what's done is done. It will stir in its slumber again and again until the stars are right once more. Congratulations, you are safe. For now. Congratulations, you've survived. Level 5, difficulty Skeptic. We have got the Meat Cleaver and the Eldritch Amulet. 70 minutes. We've solved 4 mysteries, saw 31 new events, 8 new enemies, and 6 new achievements. Let's go. Okay, I'm gonna do the random one next, but I'm gonna go to BRB really quick before we do that.
Just tip, reach, party, lily, pong, circus floor. In lily close, your slow you. Sans compris, il y a mama's floor. Just tip, reach, party, lily, pong, circus floor. In lily close, your slow you. Sans compris, il y a mama's floor. Chest was teleport to cleaner, and I explore as your best part. Just no time to broad, Javel, et leave les ponts qui will slow. It's the cloudy blue. Just tip, reach, party, lily, pong, circus floor. In lily close, your slow you. Sans compris, il y a mama's floor. Just tip, reach, party, lily, pong, circus floor. In lily close, your slow you. Sans compris, il y a mama's Chest was teleport to cleaner, and I explore as your best part. Just no time to broad, Javel, et leave les ponts qui will slow. It's the cloudy blue. Just tip, reach, party, lily, pong, circus floor. In lily close, your slow you. Sans compris, il y a mama's floor. Just tip, reach, party, lily, pong, circus floor. chef, Jesus teleport, du cleaner, and I blow, it's your best part. Just nu temp du bra hade väl, i livet pans i bilsklad, just med glad mitt blod. Just typ har mitt par lille barn är cirkas bra. I lille pjäs jag slår ner sakkontlig i mammas blå. Just typ har mitt par lille barn är cirkas bra. I lille pjäs jag slår ner sakkontlig i mammas maskor.
Okay, hello, I'm so tired today. I don't know what that's about. There we go. Okay. New story. Let's do a randomized. Sure, let's be purple. Then we will do quick play. New path, new playthrough, randomly selecting everything. So we'll do that. This is the same opening. Sorry, I'm not reading this shit again. The missing stars. Media has been reporting about various people with seemingly supernatural skills. Could it have any connection with news about stars disappearing from the night sky? Is this a new one? Question mark? I don't remember this. Oh, maybe I do, actually. Casting spells raises doom instead of its normal cost. Backstory, medical history. Randomized items. Okay. Brittle bones run in your family, and you've spent each summer in a cast. You begin with extra EXP and bandages, but an injury may occur whenever the player takes damage in combat. That's not great. Discard for XP, thank you. Medical kit, gain 2 bandages. You can heal 1 major injury while keeping this item in the inventory. Memory extract, plus 2 reason for 10 XP. That might be worth it in the future. Alright. Alright. Let's start then. Bottle! We love bottle. Alright, so we will go to bath. We will fill our bottle. We will take a small EXP boost on top of our already... We need a Atticus outfit for your PNG modder toggle. Oh my god, we do. I was about to say, did I even do it? I don't think I mentioned it because I forgot because of how similar it looks. I made myself black and white for this stream. Unfortunately, everything about me except for my skin tone is already black and white. So it just made me super white instead of green. But like the color of green that I am as a ghost is already kind of close to white. So, like, it's barely noticed. I mean, it's noticeable if you have them, like, side by side, but otherwise, I look almost exactly the same. Macabre Memoir of Morbid Mermaids, The Tragic Tale of the Thaumaturgy Teacher, that sounds new. Spine-chilling Story of School Scissors, we already did that. Far Out Fable of Fear Festival. And Vicious Verses of a Violent Vigil. That's the one we just fucking did. Fuck it, we're gonna speedrun this shit. How do I not fuck this up? Genuine. Does anybody in chat know? We literally just got here. What do you mean I'm cursed? What do you mean? The old man's body is in the master bedroom. Go there if you want. Okay. Takahashi, you hear a chipper voice shout during a jog around the area. You turn your head to see another one of your teammates in casual clothes smiling, blissfully unaware of everything going on. What's up, Captain? Come jog with me. After a bit of playful coaxing, you convince her to join you for another lap or two. The extra competition motivates you to push yourself harder. You wrap up your workout tired but satisfied with yourself. There's no way your grand uncle was just allowed to rest here. Okay. You didn't get this with a letter. Here, take mine. A pair is standing next to a window. They were not here last time. You redo all cases to get all 3 endings and it unlocks things for you when you get all of them? I know you redo cases, but I mean, like, I tried to do everything correct last time, but I feel like I didn't. Like, I don't know what I did wrong, though, is the thing. This reminds me of one of my books. Okay. Start of the vigil. Pray over the body. Clap, bow, clap, clap. Okay. Modest supper. Okay. Or is it just that it's different every time? Like, I couldn't have gotten the good ending the first time on this one. Or something. Okay, I gotta go pray. Bow, clap, bow, clap, clap. Okay. Weird symbol. Okay, he did write it down. That's good. Clap, bow, okay. Okay. 11 p.m. is a modest supper. Let's go have a modest supper. You have to play them when you are on an old god that has set cases, so you just restart and play cases to try and unlock. I see. Investigating overgrown garden. It looks like one of the previous owners of this mansion liked to read. Dusty tomes reach the ceiling. You don't have much time, but maybe you could spare a minute to look through the books. Check out the table. That's where the important book should be. Never mind. I'll go fuck myself. Knowledge check failure. The notes lying on the table look like the ramblings of a madman. While trying to understand them, you read a passage out loud. Nothing happens, but suddenly you feel watched. You leave the room quickly. Have you not watched The Evil Dead? You're not supposed to just read random books. That shit's bad for you. Every family member is cautiously eyeing down the dishes placed in the corner of the dining room. The guests seem strangely uninterested in this vigil. Modest supper. I will look at the supper. Strength check pass. The smell is nauseating, but you put some of the meat on your plate. Long pig steak. Hey chat. Long pig is a colloquialism for human meat, is it not? Am I the insane one for knowing that? I'm almost positive long pig is a smells delicious. That's not what the game just told me before this. I'm almost positive that that's like a colloquialism for that. Now, do I have to eat the pig? Like, if I don't eat the modest supper, can I not pray over the body? I guess we'll find out. I'm gonna look in here also. Not enough room. Item added to storage. Okay. How do I... Oh, I don't think I can look at my storage from here. Dang. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess we just explore. And try to pray over the body. That pair that has been following you since morning, you finally managed to lose them, but can't shake the feeling that it will only get worse. It's midnight, you should go and pray. It's so true. Nope, the body's gone again. That's good. Burn an envelope found in the study at 2 a.m. Okay. The whole building begins to shake as you enter the room. Suddenly, a stone pillar bursts from the floor where you stood just seconds ago. Noticing the arcane symbols painted on the stone, you take a step closer. Touch it. Never mind. I'm eating the human meat. I'm eating the human meat. I'm sorry, everybody. Eat that shit. And we got -1 charisma. We're so fucked. We had like a really good first run and then immediately went to hell. He nervously scratches his scar. Okay. Well, I don't want to do the ritual this time, right? Because continuing to do the ritual will simply get the ending we got last time, so we're not gonna fuck with anything. An investigation can wait. A hot bath. Yeah, let's take a hot bath. I love our evil cannibal grin. So yeah, we're gonna not do the burn an envelope. We're gonna not do it. We're just gonna explore. We're just gonna hang out. Walking through the forest, you spot, oh hey, you again. Oh, we don't have a weapon. That's a problem. Alright, improvised weapon. Meditate, that's not what I'm trying to do. Alright. Broken bottle, equip that shit. For, kill. Entering a room, you spot Hawaito and his wife hugging each other. When they turn around, you scream in terror. Their bodies are slowly becoming one, and their fused faces express the same thing. Rage. Oh damn, was that a seamstress lady doing that to y'all? They only take reason damage, so that's fine. We don't really need to worry about that. Alright. Alright. As the vigil is nearing its end, the whole mansion shakes more and more until the walls start to collapse, revealing the awful truth. No, I still have to do it? No, god damn it. An unforeseen force, yeah. Fuck you. Well, we got the same exact ending, which is annoying as piss. And the police are being useless as always. We're gonna drink this. We're gonna take a bath. We're gonna fill our bottle. We're going to take a hot bath. Honestly, I'll save it, but I kind of want to use the water right away, I'm not gonna lie. Let's peek. Nothing out there, that's nice. Nothing out there, that's nice. Let's see what's on the TV. That's the ramen story, alright. Well, since we just did one that both I have done before and also we just did, let's do Tragic Tale of the Thaumaturgy Teacher, because I don't think I've ever done this one, period. 2B used to be one of the most outstanding classes in school, at least before their teacher disappeared. Her replacement glides through the school, entrancing all those around her with her soft voice and calming, emotionless eyes. Now she stands at the front of the class, scribbling occult symbols in chalk and hissing lessons about the old gods. The children no longer play, but sit in their seats until dark, chanting along, learning of their eldritch masters and preparing to serve them. I'm gonna take water. Alright. Following a rumor, you visit the house of a schoolgirl who acted really strange in class. The girl's parents sit crying in the living room and fearfully point you upstairs. Okay. Gonna unequip, or I'm gonna sell, oh, we can't sell the bottle, so we're just gonna unequip the bottle. We're actually gonna go, not to school, we're gonna go to shop for items. The compass is a nice item. 4 and 82 speed. What is our broken bottle? 4 and 80 speed? I mean, it is better, I guess. Well, it's only one doll hair. Okay, so we'll equip that. And, I mean, I guess we can keep it for... Well... I wanna go look at our storage. We picked up an item last time, yeah. Oh, I didn't even need to buy the knife. We have the meat cleaver. I'm dumb as piss. Damn. Well, we're definitely gonna store this for now. Alright. Investigate downtown. Cast a spell without paying anything. We don't need to use it, unfortunately. Investigate again. Another one. Something taps you on the back. Oh, it's the fucking tapeworm again. So that does 3 and 3 and 4. Let's go. Climbing a tree, you get a better view of the class. Weird schematics of a portal drawn on the blackboard could help in the future. Real. Okay, let's level up. Running shoes, smaller doom penalty. I forgot we could run now. Forgot we're allowed to run. I'll take that because that's good, honestly. And I'm gonna take a point in knowledge, I think. Let's see if that was a good idea. I'm gonna use our bottled water. Alright, let's go to the apartments and finally talk to the fucked up girl. People point at and talk about a man on the other side of the street. He looks confused, muttering to himself while occasionally touching a festering wound on his cheek. You stop in your tracks and listen to the man's cursed incantation. Why? When your allies die, a random stat gets raised by 1. Forget the spell, cast the spell. It's a ritual. Do we want to go get people to kill? Honestly, I think it might be better to just save it to... She sits in her bedroom in a bloodstained uniform, a dead rat laying in her hands. Asks why she killed it, she just grins. Yeah, I think she's fucked. I think she's possessed and fucked up. As you prepare for a bath, you think about the possibilities. Hot bath is stamina, cold is reason, normally? Oh, never mind, it was EXP this time. But that's still, we still pass. Knocking another lead, the former teacher of the class may prove more useful. Knocking on their door, however, gets you no answer. Just subtle chittering behind the door. That's bad. Hey, that's not good. There's creatures in there. And we're just leaving them. +4 doom. We're at 23 already? Jesus Christ. A little boy from the school has been attacked by his classmates. This shit's like getting bad fast. While taking an elevator, you get a terrible feeling as if something's about to happen. The elevator doors open up, revealing a hospital corridor. Let's go. You just find him in the hospital covered in bites. Just what is this whole summoning thing that he speaks of? I'm like mouth agape. Don't ruin the calm moment. Sometimes it's better not to know. Your chat with your friend on break is over. With no other ideas, you decide to wait outside the school itself. Fuck it, I'm gonna, what is the cost of this? 2 reason. She hasn't come to school since last week. It's been hard to get any sleep lately. Staring at the clouds, they look relaxed. Taking their pen apart, there's something off about them. Strange, but I believe you. +1 reason, +1 stamina. Alright, and then... when your ally dies... Gazing this doesn't cost reason. Alright, we're gonna cast this. Ask to join... Ask to join... Should probably leave her alone. Okay, well... Oh, there's more people here, hell yeah. Reading a horror manga, there's something off about them. -1 knowledge. Okay. They look fine. Okay, whatever. We got two buddies. We got 2 buddies to sacrifice. Hear an eerie sound coming from behind the door, you decide to check it out. At first glance, the abandoned classroom seems empty. Once your eyes get used to the darkness, you discover an unusual sigil drawn on the floor. Judging by the smoke, someone put out the candles the moment you entered. Pick up the book, I think. Library notes. Gain a random spell, lose 1 to 2 reason. I don't really know what to do with that at the moment, I'm not gonna lie. These are all curses, yeah, not injuries. The faint chanting doesn't stop, and no one enters or leaves the building. Alright. You find an old trophy case set in a seemingly abandoned corridor. Everything inside is covered in a thick layer of dust. One medal seems particularly valuable. Check the plaques and trophies. Never mind. Find a small trophy with a curious plaque. Grand Champion of the Cannibal Eating Contest. I mean, we would know all about that. I'm gonna use this before going into this, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, we're allowed to do it without costing reason, never mind. Let's go. Wait, does that mean, oh, it takes, no, it doesn't take anything. Well, it probably still raises the doom though. And our doom's at 34, so I won't do it again, but infinite reason glitch. You sneak in through a window and skulk across the shadowy corridors. All the classrooms have emptied out. Peering into one, you spot the corpse of a teacher nailed to a... Oh my god! Shaking, you approach it. You spot an old bulge protruding from his stomach. He's also impreg. It rides against your fingers as you probe it. Suddenly, the teacher's chest rips apart, showering the classroom with gore. From within, a child coated in meat and intestines leaps out. Gore-covered student. Uh-huh. Order your allies to attack. That's hilarious. Ask your ally to distract the enemy. If failed, lose a random ally. Okay, we don't need to do that yet, though. I was gonna say, honestly, this is not that strong of an enemy. Who could it be? -1 reason. As you near the gym hall, the chanting and rhythmic drums grow louder, threatening to intoxicate. Hello, glitching of the screen. You creak the door open and stifle a scream. The entire school is gathered around a huge portal surrounded by black candles. From within, the bellowing of the beast being summoned echoes. Oh, I thought that was the boss. I see, that was not the boss. This is the boss. The teacher stands at the front, covered in purple robe, her true form revealed. Not to be lewd, but this attack won't cause any damage. Oh, damn. Assess the situation. And then, attack the teacher? Oh, I didn't even see that. Yeah. Yeah, sorry, we attacked the teacher. I didn't even notice that option. Sorry. My mom was watching me play this while kids were at school, and she looked at me and was like, "What is that?" And I was panicking, like, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it does look. It do be looking like that, like the thing. You've defeated the school. With her dying scream, the teacher throws herself into the portal. Her vicious master shows no mercy. You hear it devour her before the connection shuts. The confused children lie on the ground crying. Thanks to you, however, they are safe. Alright. Badly bleeding. Okay, that's an injury. Improved resting at home. The problem with taking that is that can always be taken from us. Honestly, I kind of want to take... Yeah, I'm going to take Outdoorsman. And I'm going to take the +4 to reason, I think. Price hike? Oh! My items! My items! Go to the hospital and eat the doctor to stop the bleeding. Is that real? If that works. Do I have... No, my bottle's empty. Okay, we go bath. We fill the bottle. We take a nice warm bath. I need to be able to, like, go to a shaman in this game. No, I just made it up. I once again fall for lies. What do you mean people would go on the internet and tell lies? Hey, what the fuck was that? Alright, moving on. Mermaids or school scissors, or let's do school scissors, because we did that one before. The problem is, I don't really know how to fuck this one up. Other than, like, dying. You know what I mean? Oh, I guess I could do the sigil wrong. I'll just do the sigil wrong. Duh. Okay. Well, let's go find the shit we need. Oh, there's 3 of us! Oh. Yeah? Oh. Yeah? Yeah, man? He's just hanging out. This one you want to get the symbol wrong? Okay, yes. Our master is coming, and all we can do is bask in its glory. Oh, it's a trick. Oh, okay, glitched magician. Our doom is so high, dude. I don't know if we're gonna make it, if only because we keep getting enemies that do the doom thing. How much is our doom if what you can't run? Oh, never mind. I can't run from this. I mean, please die. Thank you, bitch. All right, we found the. Oh no, we know where the chalk is. Oh, that's a new scary face. That's a new one. Enter the damp-smelling sport wing. He does damage to stamina. Ask your ally to distract. Bloated teacher disappears under the water. I like that he like jumps up at me like a fucking... Oh, I forgot I was badly bleeding. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna do something about that really quick. Put that in there. All right. There we go. There we go. Doom goes up to 99 and there's lots of way to lower Doom, so it's normal to have this much in a playthrough. Okay, that makes me feel better. For some reason I thought getting max Doom is how you get the like insanity, but I think that it's just when your reason is all the way down. We're also gonna drink that. Store that for now. Okay, I mean, we're just gonna leave it at that then. Explore, because that's wrong. Impossible angles, seemingly moving lines make your head spin. Sound of scissors and getting closer. You carefully enter the biology classroom. The room seems empty at first until you switch the lights on. You gasp in horror. Lying in a pool of blood is one of the teachers with a fruit knife in their hand. There's a jar of formaldehyde on the nearest table. Mesmerized by the spiral pattern on the sea of creature skins, you take a step over the dead body and come closer. And then the voices start. I think you get a good thing for killing this. Yeah, give me the lump of flesh. I mean, we've already got 8,000 negative statuses at this point. I don't think eating the... Oh, we're super bloated. Can we bandage that? Huh. Not how I thought that would... Okay. Sure. Stop, I'm trying to look at my inventory. Stop that. The sigil and holy candles don't seem to have any effect on the horrible monster. Had you drawn it wrong? Frozen in fear, you watch the twitching horror gets closer and closer. It raises as enormous scissors and croaks. Am I beautiful? Friend. Distract that bitch. Sustain a new injury. Badly bleeding. Awesome. Chat, I think it might be over for us, maybe. Wait, hold on. No, we're good. We're casting spells. Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna start cleavering her, right? I don't actually know if the math checks out on us surviving this. I think the answer is no. This form of the Scissor Woman kinda cute. I like the Scissor Woman. I think she is cute. Ask your ally to distract. Alright, well I've gained a stat. Yeah, we're not surviving, chat. We're gonna die. No. I'm trying to think if there's anything we can do. Oh. Yeah. Frozen in fear, you watch as she gets closer. Her sharp scissors are slowly cutting through your cheeks as she asks you, "Am I beautiful?" You've perished. Cause of death, killed by the Scissor Woman. Difficulty level, cultist? Level 3. Managed to solve 2 mysteries. Alright. Alright, I want to do one more, and then I think I will be done streaming today. So we're just gonna do, I'm gonna random... Oh, that's bright as hell. I kind of don't want that. I know I just said I didn't want the other one because it's bright as hell, but I actually really like this blue and gold kind of yellow blue setup. We'll do quick play to do the random. I don't want this. Okay, we've got missing stars again. Is our setup exactly the same? Hold on, what? No. Okay, what is this? Until the end of the current mystery, there is no doom penalty from escaping from combat. Huh, that's a pretty good one. Alright. No bottle. Sag. Okay, then we'll just go straight into it. Contagious coma, evolving eels. Proud fable of a fear festival, alarming account of abnormal arms. Okay, we'll start with this. I remember when it started, the woman next door was strangled to death in her bed. There was no sign of forced entry. The killer was never found and the apartment remained vacant. Investigate the hospital twice. Alright, investigate the hospital. Someone has been branding the patients with occult symbols, branded like cattle. You meet with your friend, ask about them. Because it's early, we haven't really taken much to our reason. The Anatomical Museum archive displays a specimen with elongated arms and jellified bones. Gross. The door to her apartment was closed and she lived alone. What other ways in are there? Maybe you can get the apartment plan to compare the flats. Okay. Oh, we didn't take a bath. No, we've fucked it. Alarmed by the sound of glass breaking, you discover the corpse of a policeman lying in a pool of blood. It looks like someone or something tore out his throat. I'm gonna steal his fucking gun. Do you need bullets for this? I'm going to assume not to. The apartment is on the 3rd floor. There's no way somebody used the window to escape the murder scene. Yeah, it looks pretty bad. Excuse me, do you have a moment to talk about our real Lord and Savior? The day of reckoning is coming, says the voice on the other side of the line. You definitely don't like the man on the other side. The line puts an accent on real. Hello, are you still there? Hang up immediately. You put down the phone a little shaken up. Just how many people did that odd man call today? I don't know why that... If anything, hanging up on an unsolicited phone call should give you plus a reason, not subtract it. But alright. You notice the odd placement of ventilation shafts. They seem too small for anyone to crawl through, though. You hear a rustling on the other side of your apartment door. Someone is trying... Oh, hey! It's the apartment stalker. We were just talking about you. 75 perception based. Just hitting him with the revolver is really funny. I have a concussion and fractured ribs. Jesus. Alright, well... Just immediately to fix this. Because I really don't want to deal with these fucking injuries, I'm gonna not lie. Alright, all better. Prepare, shoot. Kick him. Give me another concussion. You should interview the neighbors. Maybe you'll discover something the police missed. Can I talk to the neighbor? You knock on your friend's door and wait. Kana's not home. You should check later. Let me open my friend's door. It's fine. I can be trusted. Cold bath? Never mind. Fuck me. Fuck my stupid baka life. One neighbor is complaining about her missing underwear. You find an envelope lying on a pillow in your bedroom. Inside is cash and a note from someone who's been watching you. They wish you luck in your task and promise to meet you soon. Just how did the envelope end up in your bedroom? Another neighbor is complaining about weird noises coming from the vents when she's at home. Your neighbor is a horror manga artist. He's struggling to come up with something satisfying for his newest study. What's that picture? Catch a glimpse of a painted thing. Suddenly you feel weak and excuse yourself. Something truly evil has yourself in its grasp. Well, at least I'm not cursed. I'm gonna go rest at home really quick. Take a short nap. I don't want to die again. Wandering through an empty corridor, you find an old vending machine. You don't recognize the brands of soda, but you could really use a drink. Get the cheapest one. Oh. I got a broken jaw. Something inside the machine catches your hand. You have to jerk your hand out, injuring yourself. And somehow I broke my jaw while doing that. Remember when we were talking about how good I was doing at this game? You enter the dark boiler room and trip over the pipe. Cursing, you find a light switch and gasp in horror. It's not a pipe at all. It's a long, rubbery arm coiling around the room and ending in a ventilation shaft. Coming closer, you can smell something vile and rotten. Oh hey, a tiny key. You almost fall to the ground when you see the wide open stare of the long dead pervert. His elongated limbs stretching and disappearing into the vent's darkness. Inside his mouth you find a tiny key. After the police arrive, the whole building gets searched. Following the arms, the detectives find the body of a man stuck in a ventilation shaft. Later, he is identified as the building caretaker. In his closet, police find the pieces of underwear and voyeuristic photos of the tenants. You are questioned thoroughly and eventually released as the murder case is being covered up as a case of an unfortunate gas leak. Alright. Imposing a shadow cast by the lighthouse is getting longer each day. One additional floor. That could be worse, honestly. Improved resting at home, smaller doom penalty for running. I want swimmer and I want reason. We're gonna take a bath. We're gonna fill our. Oh, we don't have a bottle. Oops. I got into the jam of having bottles at my disposal. I mean, I want to check out the costumes. Do we have any cool costumes? Oh, we unlocked the varsity jacket. We'll wear that. Alright, 2 of these we did already. We'll just do school scissors again. Except I forgot to go to the hospital and now I can't. God damn it. Now I need the B ending. How do I get the B ending for this? We got the slit mouth ending. We got the other ending. I'm not gonna read events we've already done just for time. Okay, Stalker Girl. One to all. Honestly, I'm just gonna run away from her, I think. What's our doom at? I'm just gonna run away from her. Get away from me. You can run away from Yandere's, you just have to be fast enough. Something is wrong. Instead of a clear blue sky, you see the bloated corpse of a forgotten deity looming over the school's roof. The barrier between words is coming apart. You must hurry or risk being noticed. Try to sneak? Never mind. My dexterity is even good, like... Spells cost doom. You raise your head in time to see Althiola's single eye staring down at you. You scream as your mind is flooded with forbidden knowledge and your skin is etched with ancient runes and curses. I guess I'm gonna do it right this time, because I'm not prepared to fight her. I should have been smarter about this. Sorry, everyone. I'm like squinting really hard at this. That's it, I think, right? Yeah. That's it. Alright, more exploring. Hearing an eerie sound come from behind the door. -2 reason, -2 stamina. Awesome. And it's just invisibility again. Awesome. I'm gonna, oh, costing this doesn't cost reasons. There's no penalty for escaping. I'm gonna cast that at the moment. Then I'm gonna forget one of these for reasons, because they're the same. And she will not beat me again. You bump into one of your teammates in the gym. Hey Takahashi, she says, looking you over with her brows furrowed. Are you doing okay? You've been acting like super really weird lately and you look super tired. Shouldn't burden her with everything that's going on, but explain yourself. Never mind. You regret it as soon as you open your mouth. She looks at you like you're crazy, you pretend it was a joke and leave quickly. Girl, you need better friends. And also better luck. You take a step back. This is the same, okay. God, the gun is powerful as fuck. Oh, I'm out of bullets? Question mark? That's a problem. Or I guess I am? How do I tell? So I pulled the trigger but nothing happened. Oh, -1. I don't think that's the problem. But like, fine, I guess I'll just pistol whip her. Alright. I've had the absolute shit beaten out of me, but we're fucking alive. The air feels heavy, making it hard to breathe. Give me that. Alright, let's take a bath. We'll do I think the festival also takes you somewhere. Let's do eels. When returning to your home, someone suddenly bumps into you. Did you know? You turn around, it's your friend living in the same apartment complex, Kana. That weird dude is back, you know, the one who studies fish. You shrug, opening the door. Kana follows and immediately enters the kitchen. A while later, they return with 2 cans of soda. Are you curious what weird fish did he bring this time? They grin. Kana, I saw the weird creepy neighbor carrying some jars inside his apartment. I wonder what weird fish he found this time. Will you check it out? He will surely recognize me if I try to do it myself. -1 damage. Hell yeah. Smiles. Okay. We gotta rest, though. We're looking real bad. Oh, is our resting reduced? I think it is. Yeah, rest is less effective. I still better than nothing, though. Manage that level, find list to items. Random discount item. had a chance to dodge the incoming attack. This wasn't what I came here for, but we also need to go to the hospital. Where is the hospital? Downtown. Oh, I'm already here. That's the problem. Enter the doctor's office. Give me these. Hello, there are many things wrong with me. Oh yeah, you can't do anything about that. Can you do anything about my, injured jaw? You guys aren't... listen, I've got a lot of blood loss, and you guys aren't gonna offer me an infusion or anything? What kind of fucking hospital is this? What the hell? You wouldn't know where to find a buyer for it. But does it have bullets in it, game? It's fine, we're just gonna use the baseball bat. Oh, a gossip junkie? She looks not alive, and also, I'm going to run. When shit gets bad, hit the bricks. Oh, we need to go to the seaside. I wasn't even paying attention to that. It's a bad time to be out of cash, says the grim-looking man, standing in your way. Our company fortunately specializes in cases like yours, and will gradually help you get back on your feet. After all, he takes a step closer to you. There's a faint smell of rust around the man. Everyone has something to sell. Fondest memory. I was hoping to not lose reason by saying that. I thought peace of mind would be the thing that would take my reason. Son of a bitch! Everything suddenly gets dark. You feel sad, but you can't even tell why. In your pocket, you find an envelope with cash inside. I didn't want the cash. I didn't want that. I didn't ask for that. Fuck you, guy. The waves lazily wash upon the shore. You take a deep breath, the fresh air clears your head. +1 reason. You may be going crazy, but you swear something is watching you from the sea. Alright. The eels are looking at me. Open the cabinet. Goblet. Instantly cold to the touch. Important container. It looks ancient. What was it doing in school? Okay. Sure. The neighbor's office at school is empty. You do find a few jars, all filled with weird eel-like fish. Despite your protest, Kana takes a jar home. Have you ever seen an eel like this? It's so freaky. Don't you have a feeling it's watching us? How can they sip their soda calmly, staring at this creature? Yeah, no, that's fucked. You should put that shit away. Do not be carrying that thing around like it's a pet. It is not a pet. Despite your best efforts, you feel the neighborhood's starting to change. Location's threat level increases. I've seen him burning some notes behind our apartment building. We should go check it out. Is this eel even alive? I don't like that. While examining the ransacked room of your recently deceased friend, you discover a half-finished picture of a face hidden in shadow. Oh hey, we saw that earlier. Kana was right. Someone tried to burn some papers. They must have been in a hurry because some of the papers look salvageable. Knowledge or charisma? I'm gonna take knowledge, and I'm gonna take the +4 to reason. Burnt notes. Can I do anything with this? Legend from the Prefecture Eel tells of a small village of robbers who would kill all visitors and dump their corpses into a lake of eels. Eels of the Prefecture would lay their eggs inside human... I see. I see. That's so weird. Your neighbor really was into eels, it seems. You begin to wonder if spying on your neighbor was a good idea to begin with. Probably not, but we've come too far. When you stop by home and pick up your lunch, you find a pile of letters in your mailbox. Hell yeah, money. Sweet, it seems like you won a small amount of money in the lottery. Lucky you. Hell yeah. That could have been a lot worse. There must be something more we can learn. I'll try to break into his apartment tomorrow morning. I wonder what he's hiding in there. You shrug non-committally. You just wish you could throw this damned jar in the trash. I also don't think she should be breaking into his apartment. What's our doom at? I kind of want to go in there. 40? I'm gonna do it. Crowbar. Shovel. Shovel's fast as fuck. Speed 95, chance to hit 80. It has a lower chance to hit though, but which was worth it, I think. Equip. Painkillers will just give us stamina, which is not what we need right now, unfortunately. Unfortunately, we need reason. The ocean is hungry. You're stopped by a person with a knife. They look incredibly sad. It wants me, but I'm afraid I'm too much of a coward to do it myself. Can you help me? Talk them out of it. Alright. Unable to convince the person, you close your eyes as they jump off a cliff. Awesome. Think of how stupid it is of Kana to try... That's what I was saying. To try and break into your neighbor's apartment. You go to sleep. Spend an entire day waiting for Kana. Where the hell are they? The door shouldn't be here. It shouldn't lead anywhere. More importantly, it shouldn't pull you in. You force yourself to leave the mysterious door behind. Alright. Kana has been missing since yesterday, and you decide to check out the neighbor's apartment for yourself. You cautiously enter your neighbor's kitchen. You are shocked to see countless jars filled with eels flaring around restlessly. Where the hell is Kana? I found the neighbor, but when his eye burst, I slipped on blood and lost consciousness. I'm afraid there's something in my eye now, too. Swollen body of your neighbor is rotting away in the putrid water. Both of his eyes are missing with countless... Alright. Alright. I'm gonna take your eye. Sorry about this. We got him out, though. We got him out, though. We got him out, though. You rush to the hospital with Kana, getting a lot of attentions from horrified people. Your friend is taken immediately to the operating theater, and you collapse on a chair in a waiting area. Wake up, dude. You've been sleeping for over 3 hours. You open your eyes groggily to see your friend. Kana is wearing an eye patch. Not so pretty anymore, eh? Couldn't exactly tell the doctors the truth about what happened, and I'm pretty sure I won't be winking with my left eye anytime soon, but thank you for saving my life. You're still processing the events of the previous night. Corpse-eating eels that lay their eggs in eyes. Sitting with your friend Kana before your apartment building, you watch the police officers emptying out your neighbor's place. Oof. Could've sworn it was Monday, not Tuesday, right? +5 doom. Alright, that's not that bad. Give me the key. Take a bath. Up our reason. Like to get that taken care of, honestly. Alright. Two more. Far Out Festival, Contagious Coma, let's do the festival. Your Honor sent you a letter inviting you for a curious-sounding festival. It's held every 27 years in a small village. You don't like the sound of it, but your parents both agree you need a break from all the stress. Inside the letter, there's a bus ticket. What's the worst thing that could happen? That's used a lot in this game, and every time, it's worse than you could ever imagine. Today's goal, explore the weird village. Just when you thought your stomach couldn't handle it anymore, the janky old bus stops at its destination. You get up and take a deep breath before looking around. It's a small village, and the nearby fields are surrounded by thick forest. Someone's waiting for you just when you, a fat man wearing dusty overalls approaches you. It's the inn owner who promised to pick you up. Following close behind him, your eyes are drawn to his hands, which are so deformed they resemble claws more than hands. Don't be fucking ableist. Your group has arrived in the village and is currently unpacking at the inn, giving you some time to explore the festival before the evening. Progress the mystery, choose actions that will advance the clock. Okay. An old man stops you and invites you into his house. You follow reluctantly, only to be amazed by the number of dusty old sorcery books inside. Teach you a thing or two about magic. Don't worry about payment, I'm sure we can work it out in the future. I'm good. You don't decline me, you fool, he shouts as you leave the house. The old man throws a book at you and one of them hits you in the head. Festival grounds are now open, so let's go. So some time before the festival starts, the locals are seemingly busy setting up decorations. A few stands are already open, but you can't shake the feeling that something is wrong. It's getting late. Look for friends, buy souvenirs, enjoy the festival. There! Would you like to test your luck at this fine game? Get one ticket. Not your lucky day, sorry, the creepy vendor smiles. See you soon. I don't like the see you soon. Check out the inn, free action, sure. The inn's room is dusty like it hasn't seen any visitation in years. You wonder if it's been cleaned since the last festival 27 years ago. There's a photo on the table laying out activities. Onsen does sound good. The hot spring feels great. Yay! Finally something good happens. Finally you can relax for a bit and enjoy the warm water. Today's goal, learn more about the festival itself. A weird sound wakes you up. You step closer to the window and look out. You can't see anything and get ready to go back to bed when suddenly the moon comes from behind the thick clouds. 3 hooded figures are standing at the forest's edge. One by one they light their torches and disappear behind the trees. They all wore strange masks. Maybe you should follow them into the forest or try to find more information about the festival. Let's go to the forest. Drooping tree branches hang over the path, framing it in an almost macabre way. It's almost inspiring. Fuck yeah. You get completely lost in your thoughts. You wander around the woods for some time, but you're sure you have some new leads in your investigation. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna go back to the forest. It's said that a famous priest died on this rock. Perhaps his mysticism has seeped into it. Tap into his power. Never mind. You feel you've attracted the attention of something terrible. That keeps happening to me. Something is watching you from behind the trees. God damn it. Peace of mind? The man smiles at you and handing you an envelope. +5 doom, +2 funds. Today's goal, question mark, question mark. Going back to the inn, you overhear 2 masked villagers. They're talking about something awakening at dawn. You decide to block the entrance to your room with a nightstand. The festival is ending tomorrow and you can't be too careful. I'm going back in the forest. There's gotta be something in here, right? You're surprised when you find a well-dressed man sitting on a rock in the middle of a forest. When you get closer, however, you discover he's wearing a realistic mask that falls to the ground. Do you have a moment to speak about this product? Damn, that's crazy. I don't actually. Bye. Peace sign emoji. Is this the cave? Is this the cave with the 100 HP I was warned about? A sudden storm forces you to find shelter in a nearby cave. Looking around, you discover strange markings on the cave's walls. You recognize them to be strange symbols and connect them to the horrors in your town. Why is it so quiet all of a sudden? Is that blood? Where is everybody? Go find the missing people. A trail of blood and sickly smelling sludge leads to the outskirts of the village. Somewhere in the dark forest, there's an answer waiting for you. Four actions until sunrise. This kind of looks like a face, and I don't quite appreciate that. While exploring the factory, you're caught by masked people you've seen from the inn's window. After tying you up, they bring you to the cult leader. We knew you'd come. You hear a raspy voice, your aunt's voice, coming from behind the priest's weird mask. She signals towards the door behind her. Our master is waiting for a final blood sacrifice. Struggle. Oh. I don't quite like that. With a loud bang, the ancient horror disappears and the high priest falls to the floor, grabbing their shoulder. The last thing you see before blacking out are the beams of flashlights and the hand of a police officer saving you from falling. Later that day, detectives interrogating you are confused when you tell them about the ritual blood and eldritch being. The village is abandoned with no trace of blood anywhere. You were the only one seeing the ancient horror. But we lived. While you couldn't catch the leader of the cult to interrogate them, the people are safe. You board the old bus, wondering what would have happened if you didn't stop the ritual in time. Take that and the reason. I feel bad that I'm not buffing my stats, but at this point I'm like struggling to stay alive, you know? Contaminated water. Oh. Alright. One more then, right? Curious case of a contagious coma. So this time we're just not gonna do the village bit. Oh, I gotta cast my spell also. There we go. I already have the goblet. +1 funds, -1 stamina. Not bad, honestly. I'll take the ride. Even though the metro car is completely empty, you arrive at your station without any problems. Everybody else is just busy. Don't worry about it. I got other shit to do. Dark forces scheme against you. A curse. Okay. Chance of a negative effect with each seaside investigation. Can I get the blood loss taken care of at the hospital? I don't think so, considering the hospital is where I fucking got it from. Can you heal this? No. I'm just wasting my fucking time. Fuck you. Got her name and address? Let's get out of here. When taking an elevator, you get a terrible feeling as if something bad is about to happen. But it didn't. Get fucked. I've passed that event every time I've had it so far. You hear a faint sobbing coming from an alley nearby. There, you approach a man on his knees. When you take a step closer, he suddenly stops and perks up. You can hear the nauseating sound of tearing skin. Glued corpse? Gross. You know what I have to say about that? Not today, motherfucker. I'm invisible. Gruesome altar, yeah, it sure is. Seeing the two chopped off heads, you can't help but wonder who's been preparing your food for the past week. Call the police. Okay. You've been to Dane, but due to lack of evidence, the police let you go after 48 hours. Fuck the police. Should have known better than to call the police. God damn it, the one time. Hello, doll nurse. You know what I have to say about you as well? If shit sucks, hit the bricks. There it is. Just hope you found your answer here. You managed to sneak through the floor while avoiding the police and finally reached the quarantine ring where all the coma patients were brought in. Their pulses are slowly weakening and their blood pressure dropping. You must hurry. Investigate. The complete silence of this place hits you when you reach one of the beds. All the patients are dead. Shaken, you sneak out of the hospital. One thing is certain though, with no sick people left alive, it's the end of this weird illness. Yeah. Store closed. I mean... it's the final countdown. I don't know what that was gonna do for us, to be honest. Alright. I mean, we just go... alright. Alright. What's our D map? Alright. 85, yeah, alright. Let's start climbing. You are stopped by a girl wearing a dirty black school uniform. I'm sorry, but I can't let you go any further. It's too late anyway. Try to talk to her. She raises the knife and slices right through her own throat, nearly decapitating herself. You carefully step over the body. Yeah, there's nothing I can do about that. Following the winding staircase, you find a gate that blocks your way. A cable that should be powering it is currently disconnected. The power box itself is covered in a weird, moist goo. Just inhaling the fumes makes your eyes itch and water, but to power the gate, you'll need to disconnect the plug. You're surprised at how much effort it takes you to disconnect the faulty plug. As you force it, the weird goo burns your fingers. Finally, you manage to separate the faulty plug and connect the proper cable. With a buzz, the gate opens. There's an extra floor here, I just remembered. Climbing the staircase, you're stopped by a masked man in an expensive suit. Can I run here? No. Okay, never mind. Well, that was a waste. Alright. Get fucked, idiot. Following the winding staircase, you're stopped by a metal gate. The tiny page nailed to the gate explains that the opening will require you to grab 2 metal rods, using your own body's natural conductor. You should have... this should be the last one, I think. It's like the second mystery you investigated. Yes, okay. You rip the newspaper clipping off the case you remember. I almost didn't remember that, I'm gonna be real. Following the winding staircase, I don't have a light source, we just gotta keep going. Dark clouds swirl around the lighthouse. Did you arrive too late? No. I won. I won, bitch. As the unnatural fog slowly lifts, you are relieved and collapse onto the floor. The next day, everything feels like a bad dream. You've managed to stop the ritual awakening the Eldritch Old God, but what's done is done. It will stir in its slumber again and again until the stars are right once more. You are safe for now. Difficulty level Cultist, we were level 4. Our playthrough lasted 41 minutes. 5 mysteries, 23 new events, 8 new enemies, and 4 new achievements. I would like to look, I think it's in the extras, achievements. Defeated an enemy with a baseball bat. Have an ally die. Exercise a ghost. Oh yeah, what does it unlock? Flare gun. Seal of Brommel spell. Have your ally die, unlocks a new ally. Pancakes. First cartridge, that's interesting. Complete a game with a second character. Roll a 1 during a stat check. LOL. Defeat an old god with over 90. Doom. Bonesaw. Win your first playthrough. Endless mode. Win your second playthrough. Unlocks Mimi. Hell yeah. Win a playthrough using the backstory. Medical history. We've used that. Unlocks Hunted by the Cult. Dream Devourer without killing a single patient. Maria ally. Okay. And then... oh, it doesn't actually tell me anything. I see. Alright. Well, I think that's where I'm gonna stop for today. I've been streaming for almost 3 hours. I'm tired, but I had a lot of fun. I am really excited to play this more. The quality of life updates are really good. I'm gonna look up a little bit of stuff about the game, only because I want to like actually come in with a goal of stuff to unlock next time and stuff for us to do. I think that'd be very fun and cool. That being said, I'll switch over to BRB. I will be live tomorrow night at 9 or 9:30. Sorry, I don't remember. It's on everything that I post on. It's on the YouTube, it's on Blue Sky, it's on the Discord. With Prey, regular time. Going to try and make it as far as we can, because we're hoping to try and beat it before Silent Hill F comes out, which is like a couple of weeks, 3 weeks maybe? It's like 20 days. Comes out in 20 days. Alright. Thank you everyone who came out to stream. I had a lot of fun. I will see you guys next time.
Jesus, teleporter,